Guys, how you guys doing? This is EM here. I took 5 minutes away from my day one to just share with you, something that I experienced. And it's funny how you think sometimes that you know people and you really really don't know people. So this is what happened. So I met this particular individual, and she wanted to know what I did, what was my career, was my profession. So I said, okay, I'm an author. So she said, oh, okay, that's so great. And we were talking, and then she said, oh, so I see your name. I see you have an African name. Where in Africa are you from? So I told her, well, I'm not from Africa per se, but I do have an African name. Are you married to an African? No, I'm not married to an African. Oh, not yet anyway. I'm not married to an African. So she was like, so how did you came about an African name? I said, well, I changed my name. Before I can get one word in, this person just went, for lack of a better word, berserk on me. So she's like, that's disrespectful of Africans. Why did you decide that you're doing this, and why did you decide that you're doing that? And it was like, she was all crazy and all over the place. But to make a long story short, I actually have my cushion with me. I'm just here. I'm not sad or anything. I just like to hold my cushion in my lap when I'm sitting in my chair. Anyway, so to just make everything short, so I'm trying to get a word in, and I can't get anything in. I can't get anything in. I can't try to explain. So this is what happened. So I just decided, you know what? Let me just leave this person to rant. So she ranted, and when she was finished, I was like, you know what? I'm not even having this conversation anymore. But anyway, I say that to say, when I started on this journey, I decided that there's so much things about my life that I needed to change. First of all, I needed to change my location. I needed to change my environment. I needed to change and remove some friends from my life. Most importantly, I needed to change my name so that my name can signify who I am as a woman, as a black woman. So I decided to use the name Uzumaka, right? Uzumaka, it's Ibu, and the meaning of it is the road is good. So I decided, when I researched this name and I found this name, this is the perfect name for me that I want to use. I want to be able to represent myself as a black woman. I wanted to pay homage to my ancestors in carrying a name with me that symbolizes who I am as a black woman. So I chose Uzumaka. Most people would have known me growing up by the name Maureen. That is also my name. But in changing, I decided that I was going to use my real name, which is Elenita Maureen. So everyone who are on my Facebook page would see EM Uzumaka. Elenita Maureen Uzumaka. Meaning, Elenita Maureen, your road is good. Paying homage, but at the same time, representing who I am as a woman and my journey. So, to that woman who think that I'm being hypocritical and I'm being unfair in just taking a name from somewhere out of Africa that I don't know anything about, I'm not upset with you. I'm just upset at your ignorance. Because you should be grateful, or you should I don't even want you to commend me, because I didn't do it for any honoring or any appreciation. I did it because this is something that I think and I know that I needed to do to start my journey. So I don't even want you to commend me for doing it. I just want you to get out of that state of ignorance that you think, because me, a Caribbean woman, choosing to have an African name, changing my name to an African name, is a betrayal of some sort. I haven't betrayed anyone. I decided this is what I want to do. People change their name all the time, but I changed my name for a specific reason. So if it's something that you can't deal with, I'm very sorry. I didn't answer you at the time, but I wanted to share with the world how some people can use their ignorance to try to make people feel bad. And in a sense, I didn't feel bad about it, like, at the moment, but then it brought the thought into my head to, like, am I really doing something wrong? But then I spoke to my sister, my good friend Evie, strong, powerful black woman, an inspiration to me. And you know what she told me? You have to believe in yourself. You know that you're doing you're the right thing. And she's always been there for me. And deep down in my soul, I knew that I didn't do anything wrong. But sometimes people come into your life and they distract you. They distract you from your journey, and they try to make you unfocused, to go away from what you are and who you are. So I just wanted to share that information with you guys. I'm not afraid or ashamed of who I am as a woman, and me having a name that symbolizes or represents who I am as a woman, it shouldn't affect anything that I do or any other person. I chose that name for me. I think that's the right name for me, and I'm never going to change it back. That's my name for life. That's my name for life. And I share that to say people have to start embracing who they are and committing themselves to a journey. If all of us can do that, there'll be so much wonderful thing in the world. There'll be so much more wonderful people in the world. I learned from Coach Lisa Nichols that hurt people, but loving people love people. So what I want to say, I don't hate that individual for thinking that, for coming out and being all crazy with me and thinking that I've betrayed some part of who I'm supposed to be by claiming an African name. I want to tell her lovingly that this is who I am. I love myself enough, and I'm empowered enough to say I love you. In spite of what you think about me, I love you. I want to see you get to that point in your life when you can embrace who you are as a woman and use that to embrace and to empower other women for who they are. So with that, I want to tell you guys to have a really, really good evening. I'm going to go back to doing my work. I'm on a 15 days challenge, and I know I'm going to do it. So just to share my day with you guys, enjoy. Bye.